Daluri versus SKL Limited. It's probably SKI. That's an I. SKI Limited. A man gets injured on a ski resort. You cannot sign away your right to sue for negligence. Can't be done. It's not possible. If somebody does something negligent, you cannot sign away your right to sue it. It's impossible. Can't be done. Sorry. That's a weird rule the court just made up right there, but sure, it's a reasonable one, because anybody writing a contract now knows can't do that, not allowed, which I actually kind of like. It's a rule that sucks for the ski resort, because they assumed they could, but ass out of you and me, you know. I hate that thing, by the way. I hate the people going, oh, it makes an ass out of you and me. Making assumptions does not make an ass out of anybody. Making assumptions and then sticking to them, that's when you're the ass. Or maybe not, just depends on the situation. Some assumptions are reasonable. You know, I can assume Muslims don't eat pork. It's okay for me not to put bacon on his hamburger. If he asks for bacon and I'm like, oh, that would make you a bad Muslim, then I'm being a bad guy. But I can assume Muslims don't eat pork. It's okay. It's appropriate. You know, I feel like if I'm making a hamburger for a friend, I don't work in a restaurant, so I have to worry about the public. Making a hamburger for a friend and I would probably know if he eats pork, but what do I know? Anyway, real quick, and there's a test for this, right? So I'm going to read this whole test as it is given. So characteristics of the type of transaction in which exculpatory provisions will be invalid include the following, basically, negligence, liability provisions, right? 1. As a result of the essential nature of the service performed by the party invoking exculpation, in the economic setting of the transaction, the party invoking exculpation possesses a decisive advantage of bargaining strength against any member of the public who seeks his services, i.e., take it or leave it contract. If someone puts a take it or leave it contract in front of you and they include adhesion contract, right? If they put an adhesion contract in front of you and they say, if you don't sign it, you can't go skiing, oops, then yeah, that's not gonna fly, right? And then in exercising the superior bargaining power, the party confronts the public with a standardized adhesion contract of exculpation and makes no provision by where a persecutor may pay additional reasonable fees and obtain protection against negligence. Basically, if they're saying as part of our service you have to waive negligence, bullshit. But if they're saying as part of our small package, as part of our tiny package for poor people, we won't cover your negligence. For our medium package, for medium wealthy people, we will cover negligence. And for our rich people package, we'll do literally whatever you want because, you know, greases and wheels. Or 3, as a result of the transaction, the person or property of the purchaser is placed under the controller of the seller, subject to the risk of carelessness by a seller or his agent. Basically, if I am putting my property into your possession, you know, if I give my dog to you and then you kill my dog, if my groomer kills my dog, then can't sign away negligence there. Yeah, so adhesion contract is very difficult to get rid of negligence.